What's going on, Nerd Fam? Nerdy Jace here, and I'm back today with another What's in the Box video. Then this will be for basically the month of April. Little things I picked up throughout the month. And yeah, as you should know by now, What's in the Box is my version of a pickups video. Again, from things I get from local places, gifts, crowdfunding, online shops like eBay, yada yada yada. Show them off to all of you out there. Give a little insight if I have any, and yeah, basically just turning you on to something that you might not have known to begin with, or you were interested in, and now maybe you're interested in a little bit more. So yeah, like I said, this is my April's pickups, because again, we're about to be in May. I can't believe that shit. But I got a little bit of everything. I got some apparel, I got some games, and I have another vinyl addition to my collection. One I've actually been looking for a while and just happened to come across it. So, you know, fortune smiled on me with that. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So first up, and if you watched one of my previous What's in the Box videos, my February one, you know that my wonderful wife got me tickets to an Atlanta United game. So my buddy Drew and I, we went to that game a couple weekends ago. Sadly, Atlanta United lost, and therefore there goes my winning streak of games that I've attended. But the game was nice. Julia got me some great freaking seats. She did damn good on that. But I went ahead. Actually, both Drew and I both got this year's kit. So again, for those of you that don't know, jerseys, football jerseys, or you know, soccer or whatever, are called kits. So yeah, and this, since it's the 30th anniversary, which again can't believe that, 30th anniversary of the Olympics being in Georgia, in Atlanta. So that's kind of the theme that they went with, the colors. So very nice. And then of course on the back here we got the ATL with the laurel leaf going through it. So that's cool. My only complaint is, for whatever reason, they didn't put the championship star, on these kits. I would like that, because I don't have a jersey that has the star, the championship star on it. But other than that, really like it. Really like the design. Again, these kits are nice and breezy. So yeah, very cool. So now this is my second kit that I have. Again, I got the inaugural year one, and that's what it has on the back here, where that is. It says inaugural season. So very, very cool. Glad I was able to pick that up. So I've been meaning to get another one to represent the Five Stripes. Again, that's the only official Georgia team that I pull for. And I have a blast every time I go up there for the game, and to to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in general. Again, I mentioned this in other videos and stuff. Mercedes-Benz Stadium, if you have a chance to go, if you're here in Atlanta, definitely, it's an amazing stadium. Not a bad seat in the place. All right, so next up, I'm going to go ahead and get to the games, and I got some Magic the Gathering stuff, some physical product. So first one is, and they're both the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles ones theme set. So I got the Turtle Bundle, and for those old farts like me, this used to be called the Fat Pack. But now they just call them bundles for whatever reason. So in this, you get a card box to hold your stuff. You get a spin down life total die. You get 5 traditional foil lands, and then 5 of the basic full art. These are the rooftop ones. Sadly, not the pizza ones. The pizza lands are only in the collector booster packs, which, you know, fuck you Wizards for that. But anywho, we also get an alt art foil of Shark Shredder, Killer Clone, and of course 9 play booster packs. And more regular lands and stuff. But what's cool is the card box it's the Turtle Van design. So I like that. I like that they did that. But again, I really enjoyed the Ninja Turtle set. Again, a lot of people didn't, because they're all butthurt and stuff about the universes beyond things infiltrating Magic, which again, I get that, but I highly enjoyed the Ninja Turtles, even more so than the Spider-Man. Again, that's potential blasphemy. I do still love the Spider-Man set, but the turtle set was really, really good in my opinion. And then I also finally picked up the Turtle Team Up box. So this is a cooperative box, game mode or whatever. So yeah, it's 2 to 4 players. It comes with 4 60-card pre-constructed decks, so it's 1 for each of the 4 turtles. And basically, it's kind of similar to the Arch Enemy game mode. If you remember that from years and years ago, they used to have physical product for that. So basically, it's 1 boss versus 2 to 4 players or whatever. So it's kind of the same thing. So in this, it has the Arch Enemy would have like event cards or whatever to call it that would help them out, because again, even though you got 2 to 4 people coming at you, and you have the Arch Enemy has a higher life total, but you still need some stuff, a little extra edge. So same thing with this, but it comes with the 4 pre-constructed decks for each turtle. You get 4 play booster packs to tweak your deck however you need. You have an enemy deck with 11 bosses, and then you have 17 event cards. So I guess that's a combination of boss and just overall board events. I'm not sure, but I was very interested in this when they announced it and everything, and been meaning to get it for a while. Finally got it today when I was perusing Best Buy, because I was in the area, and yeah, had it for a good price, so I grabbed it. So I'm just going to take a quick gander inside. So yeah, we got a little playbook. It's teaches you the game modes. So yeah, there's all the components in there. We have the boss life tracker. So that right here, these are the turtle life. Oh, okay, that's cool. So that's the full board. I guess you detach this part. I'm not sure. We got pizza tokens. We got +1/+1 counters and stuff. And then we got the decks and the booster packs in there too. So that's cool. What is this? I'm assuming this is this is the events and stuff. Bosses and events. Cool Krang art right there. Separate boss cards and event cards. Cool. And yeah, I like the majority of the art here on the box too. So very cool. Can't wait to try this out with my buddies. And oh yeah, there we go. We got the Technodrome over there in the back. So yeah, can't wait to try this out. And from what I've read online, like especially for the price tag, the value for this is really good. Pretty much all the decks in this, while not really tournament viable, for this controlled situation, they're very competitive and competent in there. So very that's good that they're, again, making the products more again, viable overall, not just throwing a bunch of crap in there like they did in the past, especially with Commander stuff. They're actually putting a little bit more effort to give you extra value, so that's definitely greatly appreciated. But again, can't wait to check this out. All right, now we're getting into the video games. And these are 3 new additions to my Sega Saturn collection. Again, I've been slowly over the last several years trying to build up my Saturn collection. It was a console that I wish I went ahead and jumped on and got when it first came out, because a lot of these games I could already had, and not that I'm worried about the monetary value of it, but the prices have gone up on that. So I would have, especially if I got, all North American stuff, which I would have, being here, obviously in the States, and not really knowing about the imports and stuff at the time and how to play them, I'd have a nice little gold mine there. But first up, I got a Japanese version of Fighters Mega Mix. So this came out in 1996 in Japan, and this is all 3 of these are complete in box too, or complete in case in this instance. So yeah, it came out late 96 for Japan, and I believe early-ish, springish 97 for us over here and the UK. But basically, Fighters Mega Mix, it's a mashup of Virtua Fighter characters and Fighting Vipers. Right? Fighting Vipers? Yeah. Fighting Vipers characters. They also have the bosses that are playable. They have some unlockable characters, whatever. So yeah, they just put them all together, and, you just beat the shit out of, the computer and your friends and whatnot. So they also added aspects of the stages between both games too. So they have like the caged areas or the cage stages of Fighting Vipers, and then the open arenas for Virtua Fighter. But kind of like what was it? Tekken or whatever. There's no ring outs in that one too. So you can't go outside of the actual ring and then keep fighting or whatever. But yeah, this is one I've been meaning to add for a minute when I started getting my other fighting games and whatnot for the Saturn. Typically fairly cheap. Again, especially if you're able to get imported games, like I've mentioned in my Sega Saturn video way back in the day, which again, I need to do an updated version of that. But anywho, I digress. So the next 2 games are North American releases, and this is a complete in box Virtua Fighter 2. So I do have a loose copy of Virtua Fighter 2, but this is, again, the full thing with these terrible clamshell cases, but whatever. Again, great fighting game. Virtua Fighter is probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite, technical fighting games. A lot of fun with it. And again, so this, I got a backup with a loose copy now. So again, great game. And then lastly, I got NBA Jam Tournament Edition. Again, NBA Jams by Midway. Midway, as you know, they did a lot of sports titles, of course, NFL Blitz. I think this is the this is the precursor to Blitz and stuff. With the excess of this, they went on to make Blitz football or whatever. But Midway, of course, was also Mortal Kombat and other great arcade stuff. Crap, what was they? I think they did Primal Rage also. I'm rusty on that one. But yeah, the tournament edition, especially this one, has updated rosters, and then also you can swap out your players. You have more players to swap out than the Genesis, and well, was it on 32X also? I'm not sure if 32X had a NBA Jam, but also the Super Nintendo version. So more options for your rosters, and then of course you can do different game modes to where there'll be like hot spots around the court, and if you score from there, you get a different point total than the usual, 2 points, 3 points, or whatever. So you can do all kinds of crazy customization in this. And then yeah, like I said, complete in case. And again, with it being on Saturn, being more powerful system, you get the better graphics, more arcade perfect than the other releases and stuff. So very cool, very nice addition to my my Saturn collection with these three. Very happy with it. All right. And to end out the video, I'm going to do with some music this time. And again, like I said before, this was a soundtrack that I have been wanting for quite a while. And that is Phantasm. So this is the original score to the movie. And again, this is from Waxwork Records, who, they do awesome movie soundtrack releases. Again, you get this awesome art for their releases. Again, the dust jacket or whatever looks freaking great. I love this. So good. And the soundtrack's awesome. The movie is the best. It's one of the best, like, what the fuck did I just watch type of movies. Because again, it's like, even after all these years, they say when you're watching it's best to watch either drunk, high, or both. Because again, it's just like a mind fuck when you're watching it, but it's great. And the vinyl, of course, is the silver ball, silver gray, whatever. And this one has the crazy ass fly that's in one of the boxes and whatnot. And then the other one has again the orb that has the prongs on it. And of course, we got a little thing talking about composing it and whatever, and nice little thing from Don Coscarelli, the writer director. So again, awesome movie, phenomenal soundtrack. It's iconic. Not as popular as John Carpenter's Halloween and Harry Manfredini's Friday the 13th, and of course Nightmare on Elm Street and stuff. But again, this soundtrack is just awesome, especially the main theme. So yeah, there we go. There's the orb. Again, just that silver. So yeah, great soundtrack. And then of course on this, so it has oh, come on, get in there right. I always hate putting these back in because they never want to go back in right. So with this, not only do we get the first record, I think, is a or the sides. It's a remastered version of, or a remixed version of it. Then we got some of the unused cues throughout the movie, and then the last side, or the last one, is the original score, I guess, as it's played throughout the movie. So very awesome. And actually, yeah, I didn't look at that one. So what's on that one? Oh yeah, so we got the finger, the tall man's finger for that one. So yeah, we actually came across this at Little 5 Points at Criminal Records up there. Again, I mentioned, not like a couple days before that, or even maybe while we were in there, I'm like, man, I really need a Phantasm soundtrack. And as Julia and I were going through the bins and everything, she was like, hey Jace, and then popped that out. I'm like, oh, why'd you have to show me? Because now I obviously had to get it. But yeah, I'm ecstatic to have this to my growing movie score collection in my vinyl. So yeah, definitely check that movie out. It's great. But there you have it. That's going to end this edition of this April pickups edition of What's in the Box. Thank you for joining me as always. I greatly appreciate it. And you know the drill. Like, subscribe, share, or hype up. Apparently that's the new thing for YouTube shit. Hype it up. Whatever that is. And until next video, Nerd Fam, RJ's.